Hello, everyone. Can you imagine what it would be like to live in a world without friendship? Do you know how lonely that would be? Imagine being on a bus full of strangers. Nobody wants to talk to you. You're completely alone. I experienced that about a week ago when I was visiting Boston for the first time. And I never felt so lonely. I missed my friends. And it just reminded me how much I value my friendships and connections with other people. And I think friendship is just one of the most important things in life. The other day, my boyfriend Nate said, "Good friends make you invincible." And I think that is so true. And it speaks to me very deeply because friendship makes me feel like anything is possible. Now, I'm going to take you back to a time when I was in kindergarten. I know that sounds silly, but back in kindergarten, I made my first best friend. Her name was Carly, and I used to make her role play as Pokemon characters with me on the playground. She had no idea what that was or anything, but she was down for it, and that's why she was a cool friend to have. And even though that's kind of insignificant in the long run, that memory and other memories I shared with her still stick in my mind. Another one is I ended up going to her 6th birthday party, which was at Pump It Up, which is like a kids' place with tons of inflatable slides and ball pits and stuff. And I remember sitting at the top of that slide with her, the biggest slide there, and realizing that she was going to move away soon. This was horrible news and super bittersweet to be at her birthday party thinking, oh my God, she's going to be gone and I'm going to be all alone. But in that moment, even though I was so little, I just really absorbed the time with her and I really enjoyed it and it made me happy. And I still remember it now, even though it was so long ago. And that friendship did end up coming to a close because she had to move away at the beginning of 1st grade. And I was super lonely. I used to sit on the blacktop crying by myself because I had no friends. It felt like the end of the world. And one day, another little girl came up to me and she asked me what was wrong and wanted to be my friend. And that was the start of something I could have never expected because that friend introduced me to another friend who ended up being a super long-term friend. I was friends with this new friend for over 13 years. And that's completely unpredictable. The ways that friendships can change your life and impact your future and just so many different aspects of your life is really incredible. I was never taught exactly how to be the perfect friend. I don't think anybody is the perfect friend, but I was influenced a lot by Strawberry Shortcake. She had a song singing about how friendship grows like a flower, and that's very true. Friendship is something that you have to take care of, and it grows and changes over time, and it's never staying exactly the same. And you don't know how long it's going to last or what it's going to do for you in your life. And it just really amazes me. This year, I have made so many incredible friends. And if you told me last year that I would make so many friends, I wouldn't have believed you because I'm pretty anxious and I just didn't expect it. And I don't know if it's who I am as a person or how I present myself, but for some reason, just going up to people and saying like, hey, I like your outfit, or I like your purse, or I like your shoes, just giving a compliment, or starting a conversation with someone has led to deep connections and friendships that are more meaningful than I could have ever expected. And all of those friends I've been trying to spend as much time with as I can. We throw art picnics where we do arts and crafts and share snacks together almost every week, trying to keep it going because I know that it's not going to last like that forever. You know, we're at that age where a lot of us are going to go to different colleges. I'm supposed to go to college in Boston next fall, if I get in, hopefully. And that's really scary to know that the way things are right now, it's not going to be like that forever. And that's why I'm trying to really cherish the friendships that I have. And the thing about friendship is it's not just good for your mental health and your life in general, but it's also good for your health. I read studies that said that friendship and positive connections with people, it's really good for your immune system too. And I found that really fascinating. And also, it proves how important friendship really is. My professor Bernie said, fear regret more than you fear embarrassment. And that has stuck with me ever since I first heard it. And it also applies to friendships and making connections with people. I try not to be afraid to approach someone and start up a conversation because you never know where that connection could go. So I would encourage all of you to, next time you see someone while you're out and about and you can kind of imagine, oh, maybe they would make a good friend, just go for it. Try talking to them. See what happens, because you never know how they could change your life for the better. Thank you.